Hi, this is Mike Morrison from Rapid BI, and welcome to day 2 of the CIPD's Learning and Development Show here in Olympia, London. First session I've been to this morning is called Building an Agile Development Strategy Aligned to Changing Needs of the Business. Now here we had 4 speakers. The introduction was by Peter Cheese, the CEO of the CIPD, and he really set the scene for how important it is that businesses react to the current changes that are happening in business, the context that we're operating within. First off was the John Lewis Partnership and Waitrose, and they took us through what they were doing in order to become more agile in the context of how they as a business operate. For those of you that don't know John Lewis Partnership and Waitrose, they very much operate as a partner process, so everyone has some skin in the game. Everyone that's employed in the business owns the business. There's a lot of ownership. So what is important is to find smarter, faster ways of building competence of people that serve their customers. What they also said was that over the last 5 years, the way that they serve customers has changed dramatically. They've moved away from almost being exclusively a bricks and mortar store or set of stores through to selling through almost every medium, be that website, telephone call sales, etc. So their whole business model has changed dramatically. They've needed new skills, they've had to learn and adapt and to be agile. So they shared some of their thinking about that, and what was really important was getting ownership from the individuals, ownership that they recognised that they needed to change, and made available learning materials to make life easier for their colleagues to learn materials quickly and appropriately. Second presentation was a team from Google, and in particular the sales teams. There they were saying that they've gone from 2 products to almost 180 products. So from a sales perspective, it means that the knowledge that's required of those sales agents has changed dramatically. Now Google, as we all know, has this sort of habit of throwing something up there, see if it sticks, if it doesn't work, throw it out and move on. That's very much the way that they operate a lot of their products, including of course this vehicle that you're watching this video on, which is YouTube. So there's a lot of things that will go up. If it's sustainable, it stays. If people don't like it or it doesn't work, they drop it. They took a very similar approach to learning and development, and what they took us through was an approach to change some of the culture around helping people to be more agile and helping people to learn the new products faster. And that come down to introducing coaching, particularly as a style. They started off with coaching in what they called coaching in the moment, which was a very short 2-hour kickstart as to how to coach somebody here and now. Then they stepped up to a 1-day program for area managers, section managers, which looked at wider skills. They looked at how these skills would be used both internally and potentially with customers. And of course, Google being Google, they had metrics around everything. There'll be more about this on the blog fairly shortly, so an interesting session. What I found quite curious though, the title, as I said, was about building an agile development strategy. What I think both companies did really well was help to build agility in their people, in their learners, and how they adapt at the front line. What I think both companies failed to share in their presentations was how agile the actual strategy is, how agile the very top level is. I'm not convinced that they actually are agile at that level, and I think there's a lot of traditional stuff there, but what they are doing is making learners agile and responsive at the front line. So we're getting there, but was it an agile strategy? On that, I'm not sure. Read the notes and make up for yourself. And I'll see you later on. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.